Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to freely assemble and petition the government for a redress of their grievances. It's the First Amendment. It's all that matters.
Welcome to another episode of the Rick Castellano Show. Excuse me a minute. I like to start all my shows with a clear palate and a wet one. It's pretty good. All right, let's get down to business. Watching the news this morning, and the president had some Chinese guy, I don't know, some guy did the bow 30, 40 times. The president bowed, they smacked heads. What's the guy's name?
Who?
The guy the president had for dinner. What's his name?
Who?
That's what I'm asking you. All right. The president had some guy with dark hair or something like that. Yeah, who? That's what I'm asking, but we'll get down to business.
Who's on first?
Yeah, and what's on second? Anyway, the president had the gentleman there. I'd like a gentleman, a communist. He owns half of the country. Mind you, he didn't have to get a steak dinner. Prime Minister of Israel, one of our main allies, he didn't get a steak dinner. Our people, friends in Singapore, our other allies, they don't get steak dinners. This guy, big-time communist, belittles his people, beheads them, tortures them. What's the guy's name there from Tibet there, whatever the guy's name is, the Dalai Lama? Anyways, the Dalai Lama, you little kids ain't going to be able to hold llamas. He's not allowed in the country, but he comes over there and he's having steak dinners and they're bowing, knocking heads and everything. Before we get to the steak dinners and stuff, let me go off on a tangent a second, because I always forget to tell this story. Castellano's an equal opportunity. I like everybody. Anyway, I go to one of my favorite Chinese places, Takeouti, and I order food there regularly, and Castellano was tipped. I'm not one of those cheap guys like some of you. I like most of you. Anyway, gentleman comes in. 15 minutes later, I don't know how I got it because I just got off the phone with him. They come over there with the stuff. Of course, you're hungry again 15 minutes later. But anyways, he comes in, and I bow to him. Here you go, sir. Give him a nice tip, and I bow again. After 14 or 15 bows, he goes, no. That's Chinese that bow, not Japanese. And I bow anyways again. He keeps on bowing. He goes, okay. So anyway, I give him his tip. He's on his way. I go to another Chinese place. This is, wasn't takeout. I don't know what's called, Jade Cat. It was the main course on the menu. I don't know. But anyways, I was in the parking lot. There was a whole crew of Chinese people, and I sat there for 15 minutes bowing, and then again I learned that that's Japanese. So I'm sorry for all the bowing, but if that's true, getting back to my story, why is the president bowing when he sees who?
Who?
Yeah, who? Anyways, the president's doing all the bows and giving steak dinners to this guy. His wife's got a red dress on. Red. Let's see. You know these communists. Let's see. That's the color. You know what? All she needed was a star earrings on her ears, and she would have had everything done. Anyways, couldn't wear red, white, and blue. She had a red bedspread draped over her, like can't say the Liberty Bell because there's no liberty about it. But she had a solid red bedspread over there. Took a lot of material because they had to go over that giant ass of hers. Anyway, so we have this goof at the White House. They're giving steak dinners to that he treats his people miserably. What does he do with this? Let's sell United States dog food. What should we do? Let's see. How can we save a couple pennies? Well, it's United States. We own half the country anyway, so instead of using meat in the dog food, let's put cardboard in there. Cardboard, there's quantities, there's unlimited amounts there because we pack all our stuff in it. We'll use cardboard instead of meat. They got away with it. Nobody called them to the test. Why? Because they own so much of the country. What else do we do? Let's make kids' toys. What do we have an abundance of? All this lead paint. Nobody could use it. Nobody else can. We'll use it in kids' toys. Who cares? So pass it all through a McDonald's, Burger King, wherever, make it through the thing. We got lead paint in our toys, and what do? Shame on you, Mr. What's his name? Oh. Yeah, oh. Anyway, so. Shame on you, boo. Yeah. Lead paint. This guy's being decorated, and we got his translator. I don't know what the guy was saying. The guy was saying, yeah. I know what he was saying. I heard the same kind of stuff. Well, my stomach's drawing after some of this takey-outy when it's not that good. Castellano got a little something to tell you. I've been up late nights. As a matter of fact, the producer's not here. He's already in bed sleeping, but Castellano's got insomnia. I'm up here late at night. Can't get these thoughts out of my mind. So what do? I'm going to share them with you. 11:30 at night. Castellano should be in my third round of sleeping, except Castellano's up. And Castellano isn't politically correct. No siree, not even one little bit. Which brings up I'm slurring and I'm on my first diet ginger ale. What brings us to our first segment. The Black Rose of the Week goes to... I'm getting indigestion just think about it. Chastity Bono. Wait, Castellano, aren't you going to call her Chaz? 3 Emmys. She was up for 3 Emmys for the coming out of Chaz or the making of Chaz or whatever you want to call it. No, it's Chastity. That's what your mom named you. That's what your dad named you. That's how God created you, as a woman. You got your little publicity agents saying that you were hidden in a man's, in a female's body, that you're really a man. Well, you're not. You're Chastity Bono. Okay? Now, folks, I don't want to get everybody angered at me right away, because I'm really not out to make people angry. Facts. You know what? Most of society will be on my side. You know what? I really don't care. I'm going to tell it like it is. You know, I do care. I care. That's why I'm speaking out. Most of the people think this way, but I'm going to try to choose my words a little better, because Castellano doesn't want to just people to make excuses not to listen to this. First off, fact. Most transgender, maybe more. A lot of people don't want to come forward with this information. I certainly wouldn't. And I'm not insulting you, because I do feel sorry for you. But most transgender, lesbians, homosexuals, had experienced this at a young age. Relative, neighbor, friend. So it's not, I grew up with it. I got I caught something. I got an extra cell. No. It happened. Most likely, it happened inappropriately. Folks, don't let them ram this stuff down your throat. Chastity Bono was born a sweet little girl to Sonny and Cher, to whom I used to like. Well, Sonny I didn't really have much bad to say about, but Cher, I think she's lost it. Well, you know what? I love my son, and I'd love him no matter what, but he's going to know the difference of right and wrong. I'm not going to say condone your sin. Sin is sin. Not that Castellano doesn't sin, but I don't justify it. Now, excuse me a second. First off, like I said, Chaz, you decided that, or somebody told you, or somebody talked you into it, or maybe you looked in the mirror and you put on an extra 40 or 50 pounds, you had facial hair, you're sick of plucking them out. But anyway, you know what? I've been trapped in this body. My mom and dad named me Chastity, and I have all the female parts of Chastity, but you know what? I could either be a lesbian, which I've been or I experienced it, or I could do something radical. You know what? I'm not really that good looking of a lesbian. Actually, I'm quite chunky. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to draw attention to me, myself? I mean, my parents probably put me through, this girl's got problems. This girl, not Chastity, has problems. Mom's on the road, dad's on the road, famous parents, of course. Mom's got the partying mentality, especially when she was young. So this girl had babysitters, tutors, gaffers, people on the set, people that worked in the studio, people that just hung around with their mom, neighbors, relatives, who knows, the delivery man, somebody coming over a room service. But anyways, excuse me a second. Great granny, what are you putting in this stuff? I'm getting indigestion. And it's not about you yet, Chastity. It's a diet ginger ale. Anyway, so you come up with a brilliant idea, or somebody does, puts it in your head. I want to become a man. Well, folks, Castellano's got something to say about it. One, you can't just decide, I'd like to be the president of the United States. I'm not going to wake up tomorrow and just somebody's going to make me president, or everybody's going to start singing Kumbaya and you're the president, Mr. Castellano. You can't do anything you want. You can't defy the laws of nature. You can't defy the laws of God. And I'm going to go with the nature one first. A lot of people want to hear Castellano's opinion because, kumbaya, kumbaya, whatever feels good, pleasure, pleasure. Let's play a little violin music in the background and make everything sound like it's proper. Let's Oprah Winfrey. La da 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 da. Oh, I can understand. I don't understand the laws of nature. If you want to become a man and you're a woman, you have to take hormones. And if you want to become a man and you're a woman, there's a few parts that you don't have that you might have to add on. Think about it for a second. A woman, a man, what's the difference? Well, I got to choose my words, not because Castellano's worried about being politically correct. Castellano's worried about being edited. Anyway, has to be tissue added. Hormones added, things removed, and you have to take injections and medication to make this stuff not your body reject it. So there's about a 50% more than normal mortality rate. So your life expectancy is less when you want to try this. So health risk factor. Don't dispute the facts, folks. Health reasons. So when little Johnny is at home thinking, oh, why? I've been feminine most of my life and really don't have too good of a build. Chastity Bono, she's going to do this, Maybe I could do it. What the heck? People watch on TV, they see these people shooting people at colleges or post offices. They try to copy it. They want to be like people. They want to be like stars. They want to do the same thing stars do. They want to do the drug stars do. Okay? So it's not healthy, especially the limelight of celebrity where people look up to them. Scrumptious. First, Nancy Pelosi. Who else? The Vice President Biden? Did I ask you? And last but not least, Harry Reid. Folks, who knows who's going to drop in? Stay tuned for plenty of action and plenty of diet ginger ale. We're already $14.5 trillion in debt with the president's new jobs bill. Some people say you're going to lose your shirt. I'll say you'll lose your arms and legs. It's just another stimulus package. Now, Castellano exclusive. Castellano alert. Excuse me again. I know I already did this, but I'm going to do it again. We see Eric Holder on TV. Early this morning, we found 2 Iranian diplomats that were going to blow up buildings in the United States and go to kill the Saudi Arabian ambassador to our country. We stopped it. Their plan was to, since Mexico was easy to come into the United States, they were going to go into Mexico and then smuggle the bomb-making materials over the Mexican border along with the assassins. Not Mexicans. Assassins from where? Foreign countries. From where? Iran. They were going to hire members of the drug cartel and give them explosives and weapons to kill the Saudi Arabia ambassador. Where? Were they going to kill somebody in Mexico? No. United States. Part of their plan? If there's innocent people that's not the Saudi Arabian ambassador, so be it. And that was their plan. Take a lot of people down. Anyway, we don't need a fence. We don't need to protect our borders. Remember, in any other country, they catch you sneaking into their country. They're not going to say, oh, well, your kids are innocent, or they could go to school free, or, oh, well, you know, he's undocumented. No, they throw you in jail. You know what? Well, am I saying that all illegal aliens should be thrown in jail? No, I'm just telling you. I'm giving you a comparison. In any country in the whole world, if you're there illegally, there's consequences. You're going to be prosecuted, beaten, thrown in jail in most countries. And the United States doesn't want to do this. Now, up thus far, oh, you know, it's the American dream, whatever. Now, our country's safety is at the mercy of these stupid liberal agendas. I'm not saying that Castellano should throw the book and beat people to death and anything like that. I'm just saying this. We got to secure our border. Why? Because the terrorists know they can come over it and they can sneak in and destroy us. So, are we securing our border because of Popito that wants to come over and work in the farms? No. We're securing our border because every country in the world does, and we have laws. We're a nation of laws. So now, no more look the other way because they're out to kill us. We got people that want to destroy this country, and where are they going to come? From our porous borders, southern borders. It just said it. And anyways, savoir-faire said they were planning to come there. Well, Mr. Savoir-faire, if you would have secured the borders. Mind you, do I believe in everything Bush wanted to do? No. But Bush had money for a fence. At least it was a start. When Barack Obama came into office, let's spend the money on some stupid pork barrel project. We're not going to build the fence anymore because besides, look at all these votes I could get. I'll act like I'm friends with all the Latino people. There's more votes for me. Well, folks, that's all great. Plenty, tremendous amount of Latino people that fought for this country, defended it, and am I speaking out against them? No. But every nation needs to have borders and rules to follow. Should rules be changed? Yes. But you have to start someplace. So anyways, you don't just start with a catastrophe. You have rules in line. So, what do we got to do? We got to make this country more safe, secure our borders, and then have some time of, if you want to call it a DREAM Act, whatever you want to do, but secure the borders first. The terrorists know where we're weak. They know where we're fighting, where there's infighting between us. We have to protect the innocent. We have to protect our people. So, as you'll see in the next few weeks, this will be out for debate, and believe me, it's going to get nasty. But what does Castellano think? What any intelligent human being would say? Yes. Secure our borders. Are we securing it because we think the Hispanic Mexican people are going to come over and try to kill everybody? No. We're securing our borders. One, we're a nation of laws and rules. And two, we can't afford to feed everybody in the world. It would be great if we can. Folks, there's not enough jobs right now at this point in time for people from the United States. We can't take care of everybody. Maybe if Mexico would join in with us, we could use some of their land and create jobs there. But that's for discussion in the future. Anyway, secure our borders first, make our country safe, And then let's all sing Kumbaya. You're watching the Rick Castellano Show. This special episode has been brought to you by Great Granny's Diet Ginger Ale. Folks, I don't just care about Republicans. I don't just care about Democrats. I care about everybody. I might not agree with the Democrats, but I still care about you. You're watching the Rick Castellano Show. Tune in each and every night